Here's Kamara. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
Here's first and 10.
Steal! Check steal! Shot! 17. Ready.
Here's Love. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
52 blaster. Opposite. Green.
Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Here now, third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's third down and 4. Again, it's Kamara.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Ready.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Ultra. Ultra.
Now Love. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Come on.
This is 1st and 10. Love back to it here after the pick six. Just keeping the play alive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's 1st down.
And the Packers 1st down.
1st down, Love to pass. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Check pink. White.
Working out of the gun, Love. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Ready?
One last shot now for Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the status. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one in the NFC, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here's Anders Carlson set to get this one started, and we are underway here at Lambeau. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Saints take over 1st down. At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Olave motioning to the left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
At the 30-yard line.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
29.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Play action. Now it's Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down, New Orleans.
On play action, it's Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Express. 6-18. Down.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Eric Stokes in on the tackle.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They can probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
On second down, here's Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This will be, 38 yards out. And his kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Down.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Strike. Strike. Ready?
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Set. Hey, check mega.
Love now. He's got him in, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Score Saints 3, Packers 0.
Here we go.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Love going to give this one to Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here's Jones again on second down. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Smash! Smash! Smith, red.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Second down, Love.
24-yard line.
And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Trying to improvise. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like
and a
that
really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the
little bit.
I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Now on first down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Carr now on first down. Back to Kamara for another catch. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 34 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Just a lone field goal for him so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Love looking to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Into a sea of defenders had intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Kamara up the middle. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Love. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
93.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And Shaheed going to go in motion. On 1st down, Carr. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Love from the gun on third down. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing on first down is Carr. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? To throw his Carr. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
And the Saints first down.
In motion right, Olave. Shotgun now for Carr. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Packers' 37-yard line.
Quick throw to Olave. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Carr to throw on third and 1. Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And with the struggles they've had putting points on the board, he's the one who's had the breakthrough, trying to find him again for another one to try to add to their total.
Here we go with Kamara. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Pickup is 2 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Eluding the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down, Saints.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. They'll turn to Kamara. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Love. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
That's good for a Green Bay Packers. First down,
Love to pass. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Love's pass intercepted by the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
6-18.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Carr. Again, it's Johnson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
6:37.
To throw, it's Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
7:34.
Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. As Shaheed going to go in motion.
93. 808.
Carr now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing his car on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Kamara is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Again, Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal.
29.
Throwing now is Carr. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. They motion the running back out left. Carr will look to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. And quickly, they get to the line. Jordan Love ready on first down here. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Carr going to look to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Carr. Back to Kamara for another catch. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
618. 694. Express. Later 9.
Now Carr. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
637. Express.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. He gets this one to Johnson. And out of bounds right around the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now Carr again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ultra. Set.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And we talk so much about the turnover battle. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here's Anders Carlson set to get this one started, and we are underway here at Lambeau. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. And keeps.
He's by himself. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, LA. Keenan Allen, 65 yards. And the Chargers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Packers nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10 at their own 23.
Drill 52. Trouble 38. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 47. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Ultra. Go ultra.
38-yard line.
Hey, go Fury.
They'll go again to Jones. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Second down in the yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
Throwing. Love. This will be caught at about the 5. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Let's go. Check Fury.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Packers. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Anders Carlson now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored one.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, go steal. Ultra.
Up the middle, Jones. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. These two teams all tied after one.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Jet. Striker. 3-3. Mega. Striker. Opposite. Green. Check pink. Hut.
Again, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up second.
On play action. Love to throw. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger, and this time it cost them 2 points.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
On the ready.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Strike. Check. Strike. Ready.
An inside give to Jones. Taken down at the 47-yard line. This is 2nd and 8.
Go ultra.
The give is to Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Smith, red.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
A give to Jones. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
Steal. Check. Steal. Black swap. Check white.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
10 seconds.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, go steal.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is Jones. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Love, they go play action now.